Scientists bring back dire wolves, some remote island 20 years later. Bros cooked. See, I care about the earth, I'm holding a flower, that's why I'm leaving in $1 billion rocket. Me when I get angry. Me explaining why I got angry. Luxury brand owners watching people pay $1,000 for a product that cost them $2 to make. How it feels, having one of those days where you are just incredibly aware of your autism. How beautiful it is to find someone who asks for nothing but your company. Give me your company. Company, F off. Girls when they see depressed girl. Girls when they see depressed boy. Me getting back to my apartment after running errands. Remember when 6 famous women went to space when you were struggling to pay the bills? Pepperidge Farm remembers. This tree is completely hollow but very much alive. Wow, me too, be you ain't special. Devil may cry. Devil will cry. Lara Croft on Netflix versus the actress that voiced her may easily be the biggest anime betrayal ever. Food can be a form of creative expression. I put my emotions into my cooking. This tastes horn. It is nice to be understood. Guys, my local bakery stopped making that one pastry I like. First date, her dad. I want her home before midnight. Me, but you already own her home. Dad, turning to daughter, if you don't sleep with him I will. How do people chill at home wearing jeans? I literally cannot think of anything worse. Me watching people stand up as soon as the plane lands. I asked a friend from Texas what I need to defend my home. Got a 9mm, a couple clips and a box of shells. Don't know how all this is supposed to work. Never buy a dog when you're drunk. Day is way better than night. During the day it's light, it's warm and nature is blooming. At night people leave you alone. When you're led but then you remember you forgot to delete your hieroglyph history. Cookies, accept all, reject all. You guys have options. Morning, want to sleep. Afternoon, lying to sleep. Night, can't sleep. I bet he's thinking about other women. Do IRS workers have to pay their own taxes? What happens if you just keep microwaving nothing? Fire. Thanks, I thought it was a good tweet too. Me. Stretches. My dog. Already got my she packed, where we going? Robert F. Kennedy's is still alive and has been denied parole 17 times. Bro outlived the guy he chilled. He basically won twice. Dog, this isn't even a she post, I just genuinely didn't think this one through. Dating back in the day, be me few years ago in high school. Just broke up with my girlfriend. Talking to grandpa about it. Tell him she blocked me on everything. He tells me to show up to her doorstep with flowers. Did this she actually work back in the day? Sounds like a pretty good way to get a restraining order. When they open up PowerPoint and you see slide 1 of 243. Nothing lasts longer than a video someone is showing you that you have no interest in. If Katie is an astronaut after spending 11 minutes in space, I consider myself a professor of gynecology. The aliens when they see the female astronauts in space. Man, I wish all blind people gained the ability to see. The genie. Your wish is my command. The man. For 15 seconds. The genie. Me watching everyone's toxic relationship from my throne of singleness. I don't know how to flirt, so I'm going to trauma dump while maintaining unwavering eye contact. When an older post asks for advice on something you know, but it's too late now to reply on it. Nobody, my grandma. Don't tell nobody I gave you this. How to do taxes. What is a W-2? How bad is it if I don't do taxes? Here's an idea. If you're c***ed after you lie, you can be put into an hourglass and continue to participate in family game night. When someone goes to grab the last piece of cheesecake I brought for Easter. When the fat girl on the bus doesn't notice you're there and gets ready to sit on you. People with an IQ of 50 having fun with an AI with an IQ of 51. Hey, sorry, I can't have a pleasant, safe and affordable life. My government said no. When you don't understand a meme in your feed and you realize it's just a photo posted by one of your normal friends. Accidentally went grocery shopping on an empty stomach and now I'm the proud owner of aisle 5. I keep my trauma between myself, my closest friends and any stranger that seems kinda cool. How I feel sleeping with my bagay plushes. 1980, in the future we will have flying cars. 1999. My upstairs neighbors have the life I want. They wake up on a Saturday morning, fall out of bed and then drop and knock over literally everything they own for 6 or 19 hours. Good Christ, that is the effing life. 5 stars, 3. 4.6 stars, 5,511. My parents went to Goodwill and bought each other outfits to out on a date. My dad definitely did my mom dirty. Animals are so crazy because why is your mom only 1 year older than you? Are you burned out or are you having a reasonable reaction to a never-ending barrage of bad news which you can do very little about? Chupa Chups. Me after adding an egg to my 25-cent ramen. Happy Easter, not this again. I'm so used to bar bathrooms with cute Aussie signs that I had to stop here and ask myself if I was a Mario or a Wario. Why does the inside of a cheese grater look like every rap music video from the early 2000s? Can I take a picture? Sure. F it, I'm selling Physics exists. Cats. Did you know when squirrels land on the ground they look like superheroes? You can never go wrong with a boy who loves his mama. Hackers need to step their game up and delete everyone's loans, bad credit and mortgages. When the teacher asks you to switch papers with someone else but you did absolutely terribly. Watch me make a grown adult their 6 AM milkshake. Yeah, that's right, B craft me my she. Judgmental A Starbucks employee. Make my damn milkshake. I have got an important meeting with your mom. X. Later, so I'm gonna need it. Oops. Took you longer than 5 minutes. No tip. Ugly A. Went to visit my aunt who despite suffering from dementia has an intact sense of humor. Me. How have you been? I have no idea. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. When she tells you no more nookie till you get her a ring. I want to chill that guy, what did this to her? I like to dominate woman but not like that. That goes too far. Christ, I'm the good shepherd and my love for even my stupidest sheep is infinite. Me. When the robbers are leaving my house after taking my PlayStation but I noticed my feminist literature books missing. My wife went to bed early and the dogs and I are not sure who's in charge now. January 2020, the Roaring Twenties are back. This decade is gonna be so fun. A fresh start. Let's go. April 2025. 2015. Frick. Good one Manny. Haha. 2025. Unalive Grapes PDF. Don't worry, my dog doesn't bite, just let him smell your hand. The dog. You ever come across someone who is academically super smart but also might be the dumbest person you have ever met? Me when I first started using the internet. Me now. Streaming services after inventing not available in your country so they can sell more NordVPNs. Me getting dressed to go to work when there's an 8-year-old YouTuber that made $26 million this year. When I'm arguing with someone then they pull out the name one time I did that, then suddenly all memories of them disappear. The Mediterranean countries tend to complain about 4 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees Fahrenheit, Cold weather. Scandinavians declaring a 250°C 77°F as a heat wave. What the? I'm still cold. POV. Never forget to say thank you to ChatGPT after conversation. Wait, not him. He always thanked us. Free him. 10 years ago. ChatGPT. Great answer, thank you. I have never met anyone like you, or you're too kind. Like genuinely, it's insane how different you are. Don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like you should have a disorder named after you. Gas and diesel is a fossil fuel made from lead animals, therefore vegans cannot drive. When I see a baby whose ears are pierced. Back in the day, when you let your friend know your date went great.
Spare change, ma'am.